What is going on, my Houston Texans family? Day 2 of mandatory minicamp has concluded. And also, guys, I hope you are having a blessed and safe Thursday out there. It is wet, thunderstorms all throughout the week. Please make sure you guys are safe out there. Well, we are going to talk about what the hell happened in day 2 of mandatory minicamp for this Houston Texans team. We continue to see CJ Stroud out there making plays. We are seeing these wide receivers just look fantastic, man. I'll get to what I'm saying, but my name is Ruben Calvillo, and this is the 713 Houston Sportcast, where I drop daily Houston Texans content. Please make sure you guys are following me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok for the latest Houston Texans news, rumors, and updates. Now, we are going to go to our credentialed media members pages. So, Adam J. Wexler, Cody Stutes. We're also going to be going to the Houston Texans Instagram page to see all the footage from practice. So without further ado, let's start with Mr. Adam Wexler. Only a few videos from him this time. See quarterback CJ Stroud, backup quarterback Davis Mills. You know, it feels good to see CJ out there. And, you know, he said it himself. You guys just didn't have a lot to talk about, right? Talking about the media. Did we overreact to CJ Stroud not throwing at OTAs? Maybe, but I don't care. You've heard me say many times, when you have a franchise quarterback, the sense of urgency needs to be at an all-time high. So, CJ, I don't care what you do. It will be big to me. Let's continue. We got Nick Chubb. You know, once again, I'm excited for Nick Chubb. He is the Houston Texans' #2 running back, but right now, I think he's getting first-team reps with Joe Mixon reportedly being in a walking boot. Now, of course, we are not at training camp just yet. That's when things start getting really official. But Nick Chubb out there, I love it. When you talk about swarm mentality, when you talk about locker room guy, that's exactly what Nick Chubb is. 7-12. 7-81. Look, Nico Collins, Jaden Higgins, this is your future RB1, RB2 for the Houston Texans. But hey, don't forget about Christian Kirk. I'm gonna keep on saying that. Jaden Higgins has been just making plays the past previous 2 days, just just balling out there, man. I'm excited for what Jaden Higgins can bring in year one. Now we're going to Cody Stutes. Shout out to my guy Cody Stutes. Does a fantastic job covering this Houston Texans team. We're in the bubble. John Mechie actually hanging on to the football. Mm. Christian Kirk. Woo! I like this wide receiver coach. I really do. Christian Kirk with the crazy one-handed snag. John Mechie, the first rep, great 2 feet and bounce. Boom. Look, wide receiver, man, the competition's gonna be stiff. It's gonna be hard. I know who the first four are: Nico Collins, Christian Kirk, Jaden Higgins, Jalen Noel. But what about Hutchinson? What about Mechie? What about Justin Watson? What about Braxton Berrios? What about those guys? Are they going to make an immediate impact in the wide receiver room. Now let's move on. Okay, and I think we got one more from Cody Stutes. CJ Stroud, Christian Kirk, a new 713 connection. Okay, John Mechie. Oof. Nico Collins is just a freak. Who's that? Number 84, great route. Shout out to Cody Stutes for getting us these great highlights from day 2 of mandatory mini camp. Man, like I said, CJ Stroud out there, I'm chilling. We got the past and future right here. We got JJ Watt dabbing up CJ Stroud. Who knows what they're talking about? Probably talking about getting into year 3, everything he went through in the offseason. Look at Will. Will's just ready to go. And then look at Daniil. JJ Watt, ladies and gentlemen, aura. That's all you got to say. Let me show you what I was looking at because my dumbass didn't share this tab instead. Past and past and present, or past and future of the Houston Texans. JJ Watt, CJ Stroud, Will Anderson Jr. with the fro out there. He looks just jacked. Yeah, JJ's done, guys. You see his body compared to Daniil's and Will's, and not saying JJ Watt's far off. He's just a little thin. But just the aura that JJ Watt has, man. Great shirt, by the way. All right, let's get to some of the highlights from practice. Let's see, I got to go back. Here we go. We got last day of minicamp. Derek Stingley. I was about to say Jeff Okuda. Hey, we got some special teams footage. Kaimi Fairbairn. Tommy Townsend, the Houston Texans kicker punter. We got Nico Frico. Just looking fantastic. Just looking great. We got a Jared Wayne sighting. An Xavier Hutchinson sighting. That looked like a touchdown. Ooh. I believe that was Slovis, and that's EJ Speed with the pass breakup. Let's check that out one more time. Great catch, Hutch, but let's go. Let's see. Slovis gets the snap. Texans blitz. It would have been a sack, but EJ Speed breaks it up. CJ Gardner-Johnson with the energy. I love it. Look at that. CJ using his legs to get the tutty. That's what you want to see more of. That's what's going to make this Houston Texan offense dynamic, special, unstoppable. CJ Stroud using his legs. Oh, CJ Stroud, pass broken up. Touchdown to Dawson Shores, but who was that? Was that Kalen Bullock? I see 2 numbers on that jersey. Woo! Touchdown, Dalton Schultz. CJ Gardner was lurking. Look, he was lurking right here. Come on, Dalton. Let's see something this year. There you go. Here's the pass breakup from Kalen Bullock. Just a dog. There's nothing else, ladies and gentlemen. He's just a dog. CJ Stroud to Christian Kirk. Get used to that. Let's see that one more time. Well, that's a wrap for minicamp, ladies and gentlemen. Look, I think CJ Stroud and Christian Kirk are going to have some pretty good moments this season. Like I said, we're forgetting about Christian Kirk. I know we're excited for Jaden Higgins. I know we're excited for Jalen Noel. But 2 years ago, when healthy, Christian Kirk had over 1,000+ yards, was having a Pro Bowl season. Ladies and gentlemen, this was day 2 of mandatory minicamp for the Houston Texans. You guys let me know your thoughts and concerns. Tomorrow, we'll break down days 1 and 2 and get our main storylines coming out of mandatory minicamp. But for more Houston Texans content, you guys all know what to do. Feel free and follow me for more. Go Houston. I love you guys. Stay dry. Have a very blessed day.